Hey everybody, welcome to Cartography. We're going to do something a little bit different to start out the show today. What we're going to start with is rolling stats for the two new characters we have for one-shots. So without further ado, we're going to hop into Roll20 and we're going to start rolling some stats. So this is Roll20. And we're just going to roll a bunch of stats really quickly. So for those of you that aren't familiar with one-shots, we have 10 stats for our characters. We have strength, dex, athletics, endurance, coordination, willpower, memory, intelligence, charisma, perception. Also, this process is only going to take like 10 or 15 minutes. So if you're here for cartography and naming things, just stick around. This will be over fairly soon. So we're going to go roll 4d6, and then we're just going to take the top 3 scores. So in this case, it's going to be 5, 5, and 5. So that's actually going to just be 15. We're going to come over here to our fighter, and we're going to write down 15. Then we're going to go back here, and we're going to do the same thing again. 4, 4, and 2 is 10, and we'll do it again. 3, 3, and 2 is 8, and again. 6, 4, and 4 is 16. 14, 14, good. You can do math, Neil. 6, 4, and 2 is 12. 5, 1, and 2 is 8. That's a 12. That's a 12. That's a 13. And that's a 12. Now, how many stats do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. 10 stats for this guy. Now let's look at this other guy. All right, rolling stats for this guy. Just a line break so that we don't get confused. Roll 4d6. That's a 5. Oh, that's a great score. Okay, that's a 12. Well, I'm glad that we got a character with a 5 in something. 16. 15. 5s are great. 12. 9. 14. 7. Whew, this character is going to be fun. And another 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more stat. And that is a, whoops, that is a 13. So, now that we've rolled our stats, we're just going to do a quick bit of organization so that we can visualize them a little bit better. Put the 16 here, 13 up here, 15 down here, 12 over here. Excellent. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. We still have 10 stats. Wanted to make sure we didn't lose anything. So this guy is going to be our specialized fighter. So for him, the most important thing is really going to be probably dexterity and strength, because he's going to want to go quickly to get all of his attacks in. He could go. I think he's going to be specialized with longsword. He's going to be a very classical longsword specialized sort of fighter guy. So we're going to want him to have his 2 high stats in strength and dexterity. So go 16, 16, ooh, 16. And let's see, where do we want to put his lowest stats? Lowest stats are really personality defining stats more than high stats are. So we want our, I think the character we want to play with our specialized fighter is going to be kind of like a, well, how do you put him? What was Romeo's cousin? He's kind of like a Mercutio sort of character. Kind of lighthearted, jovial, you know, super into life and drinking and women and having fun. And really good with a sword, but kind of oblivious to the rest of the world and kind of just going for it. So we're going to do, I think, 5 perception. He's totally oblivious to all sorts of things. 7 willpower and 9 memory. And I know this is not like, optimizing things. We're going to give him 15 charisma because he's got that charming personality. If you were making like, the strongest character possible, you'd put the 15 in endurance or athleticism. But we're not going for OP character. We're going for fun characters that are interesting to play. So 15 charisma there. Kind of, yeah. And that gives us a 14, a 13, and 2 12s. So let's put the 14, 13, 12, and 12. So those are the stats for this guy. I'll fill out the rest of the details later because I don't think anyone really wants to sit around and have me fill all this shit out. I'll do that after this. And here's our fighter. So let's reorganize. Here's our more basic like grunt soldier, been doing a lot of mercenary sort of work, rough life. The other guy's probably like grew up well bred. In fact, we might even just give him a fucking rapier. That'd be even cooler. This guy, on the other hand, is like, kind of a dark, grim character. So he's going to put his, oh god, this guy should have the higher stats if he's the dark, grim character. Definitely going to go 15, 14, 13, 12. Lowest stat in, we'll do it in memory. Took a couple of blows to the head. Another low stat in charisma, not a very pretty guy. Kind of a dark demeanor, had a hard life. We'll give him 10 intel, and I guess the rest of them are 12s. We had 4 12s. Yeah, so then the rest of these are all 12s. And this way we're kind of building a character who, well, a little slow on the memory, a couple blows to the head. I don't think the 8 should be in memory. I think that's bad. I think if you've kind of had a rough life and you've been on your toes a lot, your memory would actually be fairly good. Otherwise, you would have died by now. So I think we're going to put the 8 in intel, and we're going to put the 10 in memory. Because he doesn't necessarily have to be intelligent to follow orders, but he has to be, he has to at least remember the shit he's doing. So these are 2 new characters for one-shots, because I want to switch up characters and mix them around and stuff. So now that we're done making these 2 new characters, I'll fill out the details later and send them to the rest of the one-shots guys later today. We're going to hop right into our typical cartography stuff. So I just wanted to stick around and do that for a moment. Where is our cartography window? Cartography window, cartography window. Oh, it's still under map making, isn't it? I need to change that name to cartography. Excellent. So in the meantime, actually let's switch scenes so you don't see my entire folder structure. Not that I haven't shown it on stream 1,000 times before. Yeah, cool. And let's come on back. Oh, no, bad, good. So the other thing we're going to want to do now is take a look at regalgoblins.com, and we can take a look at the maps. Actually, yeah, we're going to come here, and we're going to take a look at the map. So the area that we're going to be filling in for maps today is not going to be roleplay, and it's not going to be misclicks. It's going to be my Monday night campaign group, which is going to be over here. So we're going to flesh out this northern area, this northeastern sector of the world. We're going to check our text messages too. Cool. All right, so we're going to flesh out this northern section of the world. As long as we're doing that, we should even out this forest. This forest has been bothering me for ages. And I think we're going to even it out by adding forest to this side. So this is what? Freaking spect element. You are 4,1. Excellent. So let's open up 4,1. And let's remove this grid. We don't need the grid. And let's go down to our forest layer. And actually, a while ago, we remade all the forest tiles. So we're going to insert the new forest tiles in our forest layer. In fact, to do that, we're just going to layer one forest on top of the other. Everything's a little bit on the laggy side, which is kind of bugging me. Why is this lagging? Whatever. So we're going to forest up like that, and over here, and over here. We'll forest around the corner, like that. Okay, cool. And then we can fill in that, and it just goes all the way to the bottom. So now we can remove this previous forest tile, and here we go. Yeah, it's super laggy. I mean, not super laggy, it's mildly laggy, but I can perceive it, and that is bothersome to me. Yeah. And we're gonna erase some small sections just to, oh wow, that lagged like a shit ton. Just to make things a little more interesting. There we go. Look at that. Now we got a forest built. Excellent. So we're just gonna save that over the existing one, because that's all we care about. And we're going to go 4,2 and do the spot directly above this. Now, so map making here is fairly tied into the storyline that we're going to do. So we can't really do behind the screen and map making completely separately. So we need to talk a little bit about the storyline we want to do before we start building the maps. So here's our map of the area, right? The storyline that I want to introduce, because they just wrapped up their vampire storyline stuff, right? I don't know if you guys saw the announcement that I made about it. I posted it to YouTube and Twitch. So they finished their vampire campaign basically entirely. There was probably like a little bit of wrap up to do, but whatever, it's over. So the new campaign I want to throw them into is going to be a super fun, goofy, silly campaign. Okay? This goofy, silly, fun campaign is going to revolve around a maniacal, evil gnome who is trying to create a death laser and destroy the world. So he's got the gnome lives in a mountain somewhere. There's a lot of mountains around here, but I think I want to add another mountain to the north. Maybe we could do it. Maybe we can just put it over here. And am I on the right layer? Yeah, you guys can see. So with this crazy maniacal gnome, he's working on this death laser. He's basically got all the components. In fact, we'll just say he's done with the death laser. And the party, figures it out when he shoots his death laser down from his mountaintop and like zaps the ground. And the party's going to have to go chase after this gnome with a death laser. And it's going to be silly and funny and like hysterical and not serious at all, which is great because we've been doing fairly serious stuff lately, and we should do an evil gnome. Yeah. Well, it's a gnome. He's got, he amplifies light from the sun or the moon and channels it through this series of semi-magical gems. And who gives a shit? It's a funny campaign. It's a silly one. We don't have to think too seriously about it. It's fucking Dungeons and Dragons. There's unicorns, okay? If there's unicorns, there can be death lasers. So we want to add a mountain up here because I don't want to use these mountains. I want to do a mountain like up here. So let's map out this section and throw out like a small mountain, like a standalone, like maybe like an extinct volcano, just like a tiny ass mountain up there. Maybe we should do unicorns with lasers. No, I think the gnome with the laser beam is better, right? Yeah, gnome with the laser beam. So here we go. We're at 4.2, which is exactly above this. We're going to delete this forest layer. We are going to, we're going to duplicate this layer, and we're going to turn that one invisible, and everything else is going to get deleted. Delete, 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 delete. Delete, delete. Nope, can't delete that because that's a name. We'll just remove those. Remove, delete, delete, delete. You will be deleted. Why didn't these other layers delete? Fucking Photoshop is wigging out on me today. That's fine. We're going to reinsert this layer, but what we're going to do is we're going to transform, flip vertical, and now we know how the forest must start at the top. So the forest kind of has to go, eraser doesn't help, we need forest button. Cool, now we know that the forest goes like this. Well, it starts over here, it's like that, and it kind of is coming up at an angle. Great, now we can get rid of that forest because we know exactly where the forest lines up. Thank you for whoever recommended that trick to me. I've been using it and I do enjoy it. So the forest does that, and now let's take a look back at our map. Oh, you guys are still in the other freaking layer. Okay, so we actually have absolutely nothing north of this area. We should be on the cartography layer. Cool, 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 cool. Wait a minute, why don't you guys see the map in cartography? You guys don't see the map in cartography. What's going on here? What? Holy shit, you're not seeing the proper layer. Like you're not seeing anything that I'm seeing. What the fuck? And now Photoshop is working better. When I bring this back, what the? Add monitor capture. We'll just do that. Fine. Subregion, select region. All right, this is suboptimal, but Photoshop and OBS do not get along apparently. So we're doing monitor capture. Arrow is enabled. On Windows 7/Vista, it's recommended to disable when using monitor capture or you will have low FPS. I see. And now I have lag. I see. Okay. Add window capture. Okay. And we still don't get Photoshop. What the fuck? Well, if I delete arrow, then it fucks up all my other shit. Or if I disable arrow. I know I hated arrow. Won't be applied until the next time you begin streaming. Well, fine. Fine. We're going to do it the way they recommend not doing it. We're going to do monitor capture, and we're going to deal with the lag, because fuck arrow. I knew I hated arrow for a reason, and then I ended up needing it for certain things with OBS, and now I regret having it, and technology's a bitch, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Done. So now you guys can see what I'm talking about. Excellent. Okay, and we're back. We're back. So we got our forest, and we have really no idea what's up here, pretty much. So we'll forest out some shit. And let's kind of flip back to the actual map. Where is the actual map? So the only thing that's really mapped out in any of this area is this road from Caldera. The road from Caldera is the only thing that we actually know about or care about. So we also know that Caldera used to be a frozen wasteland. There is kind of a mountain right here from the previous descriptions that haven't been mapped out, but things I told my players. There's kind of a mountainish thing here. It's some hills. Maybe this can be the mountain in question. Maybe this will actually be the mountain in question right here. Okay, so we're actually going to put the mountain right up here. Yeah. I'm gonna quickly look at my phone again. Okay, cool. All right, so let's flip back into Photoshop, and we're gonna throw a mount. Crap. Nope. Where's the border between our? Okay, so Caldera is actually on the left map. Okay, okay. So that means the mountain should be over here. So we actually need to put the mountain on this area, but we're gonna do an old destroyed volcano. Like not destroyed, what's extinct? Is that what we call a volcano that's no longer active? Everyone's always like, make a volcano, make a volcano. Well, now we're making a volcano. Okay, so we're gonna grab our mountain color and we're gonna go dormant. There we go. Well, no, because dormant means that it's not currently active. Extinct would mean that it is no longer possible to be active. So like Mount St. Helens is dormant. However, you know, it could still blow up. An extinct volcano is one that is no longer possible to be active, and I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's extinct. I think you guys are all full of shit. Oh, look at that, Wikipedia. Extinct volcanoes are those that scientists consider unlikely to erupt again because the volcano no longer has a lava supply. You are all wrong in chat except for that one guy, Betos. The rest of you guys are full of shit. So suck it. And I love you all. But suck it anyway. Scientists say unlikely because they cover their own ass and they know that anything can happen. But it basically means that there's no way it's going to happen because there's no more lava supply. How are you supposed to erupt without a lava supply? Guys in chat. Guys in chat. Cool. There's no road leading here. So we don't have to worry about a road. But we might want to do some like road up north. Let's also just take a quick gander at the world map. Just to see what we have slightly planned for this area. All right, so the area that we're talking about right now is up here. So they're up here currently. Actually, I really want one of these rivers to come down because earlier when we were talking and I was describing the campaign, there was actually a harbor in Caldera. And then once I started drawing the map, I realized that there's no way for there to be a harbor in Caldera. But I already told my current party there was a harbor in Caldera. So now I'm at this position where I've told them there was a sea harbor and an inland port, which doesn't make any sense. So maybe, so what do we, how do we fix this? How do we make them have a harbor? Maybe we just say it's on a lake and not on an ocean. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to say it was on a lake. And if they go, what? No, it was a sea. I'll be like, no, 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 guys. You just thought it was a sea because I said it was a harbor. It's actually a giant fucking lake. That's what we're going to do. Because I don't know if I actually said sea, but... So we're going to make ourselves a lakey lake. A big-ass lakey lake. Sweet. Big-ass lakey lake. And Caldera is there. We'll have to alter their map a little bit. But we don't really need roads going around. Caldera's been trapped in the snow for 100 years, 60 years, due to a curse that the party lifted. So there are no roads going around. That's kind of the end of that. Yeah, what else? So this is kind of all just like untamed wilds. Well, we could have other towns up here with roads going around and stuff. So that's cool. We'll stop thinking about things coming from the south and start thinking about things coming from the north. So let's look at the north. What do we want to do? Whoops. With the north. Well, we're still up here and there's shit all that we've put in place. It's basically all up to us. It's not giant plains, it's just up to us what we want to do. Raw, there's a sea monster. So let's go back and take a look at how we want to do this shit in the north. I don't think we should have a desert. I don't think we need any more mountains around here. We don't need any more hills. Why don't we actually have this? I don't want it to be open plains. I want more forest. I love forest. Forests are the best. There needs to be more green shit in the world. So we'll forest this area, something like that. You know, some weird ass forest. I'll have it run along the lake for a bit. Yeah, like that. La 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 la. And let's put some interesting things down here. What do we want to put down here? Let's have there be like a dense forest that is for some reason slightly removed from the rest of the forest. We don't know why. We'll figure that out in time. It gives us interesting things to work with down the road. So we'll put like these spotted sections of super dense forest that are actually removed from the normal edges of forest. Don't know what it's for yet, but it will allow me in the future to be like, oh my god, there's this crazy thing over here with blah 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 blah, and then we can make up cool stories as we need to. But in the meantime, now we just have interesting features. Cool. And now we're going to go over to our city layer. Where's our city layer? City, 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 city. And we're gonna throw in a couple of towns. So we'll put a town here, and we'll do one over here, and we'll do one right here, and let's do one in the middle of the woods. Be smaller. Do a couple in the middle of the woods. Great. And now let's grab our road layer, and let's get to the right road size, which we're currently on. No, 10. 10 is the right road size. 10 is the right road size? 10 is the right road size. Yeah, it looks like the right road size. And we're going to go down to the road layer, and we're going to do a road. We're going to go bloop, doo, doo, to here, and we'll come on down through here and here, which will go down to there. But we're also going to go up over to here and through. You guys can come on down like that. And you're just going to go up off the edge. Bloop. And you're also going to go up this way. Boop. And now we have a road and a forest in an interesting area. We have a giant lake. We should name this lake. Do you guys want to name the lake? You guys are seeing underwear. Upside down triangle, and immediately you guys go to underwear. Well fucking done, guys. Well done. Well done. Champion Lake, Lake John, Lake Titicaca, Ricky Lake, Lake of Underwear, Panties, Lake McRae, Delta. Hey, it's near a gnome and gnomes love underwear. What makes you think gnomes love underwear? Where the fuck are you getting that from? Do you have like a little gnome fantasy going on in there? Probably not. You're probably a fairly decent guy. Oh, your name is Blazing Gnome. That's why. That's why you know gnomes love underwear. You do have a gnome fetish. That's cool. You're allowed to have a gnome fetish. We accept all kinds of people here. I don't know what the underpants gnome is. Oh, it's a South Park thing? I'm sorry, I'm not a big South Park fan. I actually just haven't seen many episodes. It's not like I dislike it, I just haven't really seen many episodes. Lake. Sapphire Lake, Evergreen Lake, Everblue. No, you know what? I'm in a silly mood today. Let's come up with a funny name for the lake, okay? Let's come up with like a. I mean, let's not be like ridiculous, but let's be like slightly humorous, okay? Like. Something that's, I don't know. How do we want to do this? Like Lake of Sand, Lake Arid, Lake Neal, Water. Something like Water Lake. I like that. Water, but I don't want to use Water Lake itself, but something like Water Lake. Oh, someone misspelled my name. Time out for him. Damn it, I missed it. How do you spell your name? Jeroid 90. There we go. Lake Pond, Lake Liquid. I think Liquid Lake might be good. Lake Waters. Because I don't like Lake Liquid, but Liquid Lake might work. Yeah, like a Team Liquid joke. No, let's try and make a Team Liquid joke based off of it. No, I don't want to worry about a bot. Lake Liquid Lake. Yeah, I was thinking some sort of like liquid underscore lake or liquid apostrophe lake. Maybe we could make a TLO joke like the lake something, and it just gets abbreviated. Can we make a joke based off of any of the TL players? Lake Tasia. Oh, maybe Lake Tasia. That's great. I really like Lake Tasia. How do you guys feel about Lake Tasia? The Little Ocean could be good, but I think Lake Tasia is better. Yeah, Lake Tasia. Here we go. We're just gonna do it. Well done, Paunchy TV, and fuck you for killing me yesterday and killing Koibu a few times. I hate you, but you did good today. You did good. You still kicked my ass, and I'm still bitter about it. Lake Tasia. Excellent. But now we need to open a different map so that we can get the right map styles and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so correct text style, not textile, but text style. And paste. Yay! Lake Tasia. Done. We did it, guys. Game over. We can go home now. Not really, but you can bold. Cool. Lake Tasia. Excellent. Okay, why is snap on? Okay, cool. And extra show. Take off that. No, we're taking you off. Turn off. Excellent, cool. Lake Tasia. Cool, and now we need to name some cities. So, this needs to go back to regular, and you need to go back to just 21. So, oh, whoops. Well, yeah, I'll fix that in a moment. Let's name this town first. I'll fix the Tasia. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's this town name? Ricky's Harbor. Shetham. Let's do one more. Port Taylor. I think we'll do Port Tyler. One more TL joke. Port Tyler. There we go. How do you spell Tasia? Yeah, Tasia is one of those words where if I can never, if I look at it, it doesn't make any sense to me, but if I just type it, my fingers make it work perfectly. But if I try and sound it out in my head, it never makes any sense. Great, and now let's just come up with a few other just normal town names. They don't have to be Team Liquid puns anymore. Give me some other town names, guys. Garnval? Garnval's okay. Woodford? I don't want to do Ford. There's no river nearby. Little Rock, Jeffstown. Crifton. That's a strange one, but we'll do Crifton. And let's do another name over here. Keep them coming, guys. Noteworthy. No, that's pretty funny though. Rawsonwood. Pawnoff. Crifton, not Rifton, buddy. Hey, it's totally different. Consale. I like it. Whoop, I missed an S. Why didn't the S key? Consale. There we go. Done. And another town name? Bolton. Done. And Edinburgh. We'll do Edinburgh. And another. Kevin. We're not going to name a town Kevin. Vajeje? No. Vajeje? No. Drumnor, Steve. Because I'm not naming it Kevin or Mike or Steve. We're not naming a town a person's name. Angmount. Mont. How did that go? Mont. M-O-U. Yeah, there's no N at the T. Agmont. No, stop it, stop it. Paste styles. Excellent. And one more name, guys. Give me one more name. Woodfield. Yep, we're doing Woodfield. These guys are not particularly creative up in this part of the world. Sweet. So now we have Lake Tasia next to Port Tyler, next to Crifton, Consale, Bolton, Edinburgh, Angmont, Angmont. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Angmont. And Woodfield. I like Woodfield. It's not Rifton, dude. It's Crifton. It's very, very different from Rifton. It's super different. Totally different. Did you see that C at the beginning? Crifton. It's fine. It's totally fine. I am doing well this fine mid-afternoon. Although, it's actually kind of foggy and shitty outside, and I still have to go pick up my backpack so I can carry all my books to the D&D game we're doing later tonight, but whatever, it's fine. It's cool. Oh, we also should name this volcano, or this mountain. We need to name this mountain, guys. Let's do it again. No, it's a Nomish mountain, so Mount Hero, Mount Doom. I don't know. Well, We'll figure it out. Mountain active, mountain dormant, mountain extinct. You guys, you're all so funny. Jingle Mountain, kind of like it. Death Mountain. The Gnome's Hat. No. Gray Rock Mountain, no. No, 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 no. The big one, no. Mount Kearsey. Mount Electron. Oh, it's moving too fast. I can't read all this stuff. Inhern, Mount Mountain. Splash Mountain. We might do Splash Mountain, guys. That's pretty good. The Scary Mountain. Mount Mercury. Micro Mountain. Ooh, Micro Mountain's pretty good. Mount Moon. No. 2 people said Mount Moon back to back at the same time. How strange. I don't want to do Mount Moon. Secret Mountain. You can't have a Secret Mountain. I like Splash Mountain so far. I actually like Secret Mountain too because it's ridiculous. You can't have a Secret Mountain. Spielen's Peak? I don't think so. I think we're gonna do Splash Mountain, guys. No, we can't do Splash Mountain. No, we can't do Splash Mountain. There's no reason for it to be called Splash. Well, how can we come up with a backstory to make it be called Splash Mountain? No, I can't think of any reason why it could be called Splash Mountain. It's a extinct volcano, yes. It could have a waterfall. A giant fucking waterfall, and that's why they call it Splash Mountain. Done. Okay, guys, so here's the deal. This is why it's called Splash Mountain. So the tectonic plates have shifted, so there's no longer a giant pit of lava underneath it. However, there's now a spring that wells up in the old cone of, or the old chamber. I don't know what the proper term is for this, where the the lava used to sit. However, after the plates shifted enough, that water is now over like a geothermal source. So now we actually have a warm hot spring that bubbles up through the top and then splashes down through the side. So you have this warm volcanic hot spring basically that then splashes down the side of the mountain, and it's called Splash Mountain. Caldera is just the thing at the top. So there we go. Week 22, we did an online AMA. You should be able to find it in the VODs. If you go to twitch.tv/koibu/VODs or videos or whatever, you should be able to find week 22's Q&A. It was just done live. Super legit, Splash Mountain done, easy peasy. Let's move on. Ah, fuck God. So, we're also going to save this as 3-2. And so now we've saved it as the other one. We delete everything in all the layers except for the lake. Yeah, except for the lake. And did you go through the top? Yeah, you went through the top. Sweet. It's like I planned it that way. We'll just rename you to Forest. And we'll rename you to Lakes and Water 2. And then we're going to add a layer that's just called Lakes and Water. No. Yes. Lakes and Water. And now we're going to flip you Edit, transform, flip horizontally. Cool. And then we're just going to do that. We'll move over here and know that the lake continues up in all directions. So we're already doing this, and then we come out. Nope, nope, nope. Damn it. There. Now you did that right. And over here, it's going to be coming in because we actually need, if we look at this, the lake needs to come and touch down next to Caldera. So we need you to come like this. Cool. And in fact, we should do something like that. It's a big ass lake. We'll duck out of that section. In fact, we'll just duck out of all this and then kind of redo it. And then just hope that's where Caldera is supposed to be. In fact, we'll figure it out for realsies in a moment. Now we lake you up, and we delete that layer, and we disable that layer, or disable, perfect. We didn't quite get you how you were supposed to be. Cool. Now we just brush the water in. Yeah. Excellent. So now we need to open 3-3. Is that it? 3-3? I think it's 3-3. 3-2. 3-1. Where's 3-1? Yeah. Okay, so the city, which I think is actually named Caldera. Look at that, the city's named Caldera. How perfect is that we have a volcano right next to the town called Caldera? That is just beautiful. Okay, so we've opened this shit up. And we're gonna have to add a big ass lake that just comes in like that and out like this. Done. And then we also need to delete the road. Now we have to figure out exactly how Damn it. Damn it, that's no good. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to make this work. We're going to have a dot there, a dot here, and a dot over here. Now we're going to copy it all. Now we're going to paste it. And now it fits perfectly on the layer, because now we have dots on all the sides, right? Right. Cool. So then we're going to just do this. I'm just going to drag you down and drag you down. Okay, now we go like that. Now we know the lake must end like that. And have something else that comes down like that. Cool. So now that we know that lake must look like that in some regard, and we can go back over here and undo all that bullshit. Cool. And if we erase the city layer, let's, that was kind of bothering me, even though it's underneath the city layer and doesn't actually matter. It was still bothering me. In fact, this lake is bothering me too. That's the wrong color though. No, that's the right color. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Cool. Let's go back to our, no, yeah, here. Let's go back here. I don't think that's a very interesting, well, that is actually a very interesting way for a lake to look. Yeah, we're totally going to keep that, but all this bullshit over here needs to, I don't like the way the edge looks over here. We're going to do something more like that. Yay, that looks better. That's an interesting lake look. And we'll just brush out over here. No, no. We're going to wiggle, 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 wiggle. Done. Done. In fact, we should move the Lake Tasia sign over to this map. It just makes more sense, guys. Oops. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Damn it. Lake Tasia. Excellent. Which means we need to open up 4-2, 4,2, 4,2, where's 4,2, where's 4,2, 4,2, and we need to remove Lake Tasia from over here. And we'll save that. And then we head back to here, Lake Tasia. Excellent, guys. Supremo excellente. And in fact, we do also need to recognize the forest and shit down here, and the river, which goes into the lake, and the road. Shit, there's a lot. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to flatten the image. We're going to copy it. We're going to undo that. We're going to save it. Yeah, we're going to save it. And we're going to come back. I'm going to paste. And we're going to scroll down. And we're going to go blending options, 50% transparency. And we're just going to move you down a little bit more. I know this is not the way that had been recommended to me, but this is the way we're actually going to do it. Okay, so in reality, the lake probably shouldn't come down this far because there's a forest here. So we will give it one of these suckers. Delete. There we go. That's an interesting lake. And now we will go back to the forest. Damn it. You know what? I should have just done this from the start. Where's our interesting layer? Here's our layer. And now we're just going to edit. I should have done it the way that the guy suggested. It is better. No, I need to flip vertical. Why did I flip horizontal? Transform, flip, vertical. Sweet. And now we come back to, where's our forest layer? Here. And now we say to you, sir, not today. And we realize the forest is coming out at this angle. Come up here. Like that? No, I think, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Where is our current? You know what? We'll just steal it from here. Boop. Okay, and then we also need to get ourselves one of these guys. And here. Cool. Now we can hide that layer and just forest as we please, which should be all up in this business. In fact, I believe the thick heavy forest should actually run into the lake. Yeah, we'll just thickly forest it from here on out. It's easier just to do this way. And forested all the way through. Done. And like that. Cool. Cool and cool. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. You didn't even go all the way down to the bottom. There. And same on the other side. No, it's just in the middle. We're good. We're good. We got it. Excellent. Super excellent, in fact. Now what else do we want to do with this area? We should name this forest, guys. Help me name this forest. And we can do a fun name if we want for the forest. Name the forest. Razzle is mod. No, not Forrest Gump. Not Tasia's beard. Tasia doesn't have a beard. Hero. No, I don't want to do Hero's Forest, but we could do another pun off of Hero. Just not Hero's Forest. Razzle is lame. We could name it Razzle is lame. I might get behind that. What's up, Maverick? But be nice to my mods, including Razzle. Haynes Forest, Hero's Hair, Hero's Wood. No. I don't want to do Vincent's beard. Maybe we should EG Forest. No, that's ridiculous. Forest of Friendship? I don't think so. EG just beat Liquid in Dota about 5 minutes ago. Who cares? Liquid forever. Yeah, I think the EG Forest next to Liquid would be great. What can we? What sort of forest name can we come up with that would abbreviate to EG? Elder Grove Forest? Ooh, the Elder Grove? I think we're gonna do the Elder Grove. I like that a lot. Well done, team. Well done. Elder Grove. It's good. Because that way we can have like all these super old trees and whatnot in this really dense old part of the woods. The Elder Grove next to Lake Tasia. That just makes me happy. Oh shit, and I fucking deleted the other layer that I wanted to keep because it had a road on it. Well, 50%, image, nope, edit, transform, flip vertical. Cool. So going back to, give me this. Okay, and going to our road, where's our road? Oh, actually I already had the layer. I had just disabled it. Whatever, we're fine. We're fine. Stop making a big deal about it, guys. We're fine. Where's our road? Road, here we go. See, the angle that the road is going at would be inverted, so it would be like that. It kind of makes it look like it's just going to head off the map. Which it probably will. We'll curve it. There we go. We'll curve it. So it looks like it's about to head off the corner, but then it doesn't. And then you can curve up to... In fact, I think we're going to cut you down a little bit more. Good, we're still on the road layer. Everything's good. We're on the road, We're going to have you curve up to a town right here. And then let's place a couple of towns. Or cities, or whatever you want to call them. So we'll have one there. We'll have like a series of fishing villages that kind of dot the coast. Crap, there's going to be a lot of shit to name, guys. And we'll put a big town up at the top. So you'll become a big town. We'll get some more little fishing shanties everywhere. And let's go back down to our road layer. Have you just come in there. Perfect. Except you didn't. There, now you're connected well. And no road leading to all these things. You just get there by boat. I kind of want to make an island in the middle of Lake Tasia. We'll have an island. Screw it, we'll just have a circular island in the middle of Lake Tasia. In fact, we'll have just a few. No, I want one big island in the middle of the lake, damn it. Nah, that's too big. Nope, I don't like that shape. Nope, don't like that shape. There we go. Island in the middle of the lake. which probably means we should move Lake Tasia off of that. There we go. And let's go down and let's forest the lake, because I think the lake should be forested. Or the island. And I think at this point we should start naming towns. Let's get Elder Grove all the way up into the name section. Cool. So let's name these towns. We can, not how you pronounce it, but we could do Shipping Dale. Whoops. No, it's not in a forest. Maybe if we had a town that was in a forest, we could call it the Shipping Dale, but I don't think so. What do you guys want to call it? Let's do actual names for a while. We'll do another fun name later, but for now let's do real names again. Green Harbor. Excellent. 21. Font size regular. Paste layer style. Green Harbor. All right, now names of crappy little villages everywhere. Tvitter? That doesn't even make any sense. I'm not going to do Torchwood. It's a Doctor Who thing. Just normal names, guys. Normal names. Suitor. Sort? Sort? No Stefano jokes. Normal names, guys. We'll come back and do some fun things later, but for now I need normal names. Kongol. There we go. Not going to do Redwall. Kina. Mare. Krog. If you guys try and get my attention by putting things in caps, I'm going to start timing you guys out for that because it's really annoying when I'm trying to get names and people are like, well, he's just not seeing me. I'm going to throw it in full caps and maybe then he'll get it. No, I'm not calling it Kappa because I don't want to call it Kappa because I want to do serious names. So if you guys keep putting things in caps, I'm going to start timing you out for it. Okay? Be chill. Short timeouts though, super short timeouts, like 20 seconds or so. Remwell. Sombra. I couldn't pronounce that. Hearn. It's a good one. And Orust. And stop saying Grack. I've told you, we're not doing silly names. Jarm. I like Jarm. Meltra. Let's move these down a little bit. Move down Herm a little bit. Okay. Keep up with the crappy names. Eventually we'll name the good town. Kellenbach. And Zix. And not Trenzalore. I told you we're doing real names. Rester. How many times do you have to tell people, no, I want to do actual names and I don't want to be naming things after other places. Can't we just get normal names? And everyone tries to troll you, like, oh, maybe he won't notice Grack, or he won't notice Trenzalore. Cuffle. And Quam. Quam. We can do Quam. All right, and for the real town, the big city. Big city. Bye-bye, Zombie Gilbert. What's the big town name? Not Shimpendale, not Snoot, not Tasia's Peak. Nope, still doing serious things. Ooh, I like Shipforge. Blackport. Charm. I almost like Charm. Charm is really good. I don't know how I feel about a city being named Charm, though. Fuck it, we'll do it. We'll do Charm. And that's where we get the expression charming, as if someone came from Charm. Done. So, now, oh, there's still 3 more towns down here. Excellent. Let's do these towns as well. Small towns. Trest? Nida? I like Nida. That's a great name. I almost want to use Nida for something cooler. We already did Solace somewhere. Keat. And last place. Archie. No, I don't like Archie. Arwen? Arwen? No, Arwen is a Lord of the Rings thing. No, we're not doing Charm and Lure. Vuls. Vuls. Sweet. Alright, so we have named all the towns. Great. Lovely. Everything's nice and named. Let's take our road and continue out of Charm to the north. And let's have a road that does one of these as well. We'll figure out why later, but we're doing it now. And let's go back to our forest layer and kind of throw some of these guys in some woods. Like that. In fact, you should go all the way over towards charm. Sweet. And let's do something out of the hills. I haven't had hills in a while. We'll do some hills like this. Excellent. And I think we're actually going to go back and, what did we? No, we definitely didn't do any forest there, which kind of bums me out. I kind of want to do some forest up here. You know, we can do that. We have that power, guys. We're going to go and we're going to add some forest. Forest here. Like that. Which means going back here. And doing some forest. Somehow I feel like this is bigger than this. I'm a little worried. I think our lake is fucked up on one side. Where do you end? You end at 65. And where do you end? You end at, oh, you end at 65 too. Really? Yeah, you should be a little lower. I mean, you really end at 66 over there. It's fine. Still, da, 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 da. Maybe we should have done a little less. Whatever, fine. It's fine. No one cares about that much detail. So let's move everything over here. Yeah. I still don't like the island in the middle. I think it needs work. Let's grab you, go here, and give us one of these. I think this island can be better. I think you're a little bit too big. If we could just do that on a smaller scale, that'd be nice. There we go. Putting island in the middle. And let's throw a single hilltop in there. Just a single hilltop. There. Excellent. So I think we have our... What's going on over here? Bottom, What are we doing at the bottom? Nothing. Yeah, this bottom quadrant I don't really like. It seems super empty. Let's take a look at the actual map again. Well, it is empty. Okay, we can deal with that. That can be empty. Great. So we finished up 2 important maps for the day. The evil gnome with a death laser is stationed in Splash Mountain, which is a dormant volcano or an extinct volcano. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to run a script that will save all of these things and push them to the internet. And while I'm running this script, we're going to take a short break, like a 2-minute break. And when we come back, we're going to switch it up into campaign planning. We're actually a little ahead of schedule. So 2-minute commercial while I save all these things. Nothing interesting is happening, I promise you. And we're going to come back and we're going to plan the campaign about the crazy gnome with the death laser. Okay? All right. Be back in 2 minutes, guys. Oh, I forgot a river. I think I did forget a river. Shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. I think I hit save on something I really didn't want to hit save on. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're just saving as PNGs. We're not actually flattening images. Okay, thank God. Well, we'll find out when we do the other thing. Okay, so we're still saving, so you guys didn't miss anything. In fact, I could have run a longer commercial and we still would have been fine. Because now we need to do the same thing with the next automate batch. I really need to create a script that will do all of these at the same time. I just haven't done it yet. Okay. And nope. pages. So we're just waiting for the stuff to happen. And while we're waiting for the stuff to happen, I'm doing a couple of things for a couple of other things. Basically just waiting for these scripts to go down. So we just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Excellent. Sweet, sweet, mark as red. Delete. Email, Twitter message. Who is tweeting at me? Okay, and we'll do the last one. Automate, batch, 225. It would save a lot of time if I just did all these as the same one action. Because then I wouldn't need to open. Automate, batch. Because you need to start in roleplay. You need to go to roleplay 225. And you need to be 225. Excellent. Now we just batch it up. Yeah, because then it wouldn't have to open and close each thing. It'd be much faster. Okay. Sweet, sweet. Okay, everything is good on all fronts. That's good. Oh, there was a new episode of Dexter yesterday, wasn't there? Shit, I need to get on that. When are you going to fix tile 0, 2? Which one is 0, 2? This is 0, 2, isn't it? What's wrong with 0, 2? I don't see anything wrong with this tile. What's wrong with 0, 2? 2, 0? Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we're looking at right here. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Not that one.